We only were allowed to have 10 people in this room.
we lucked out.
The peer space people were like freaking out at us right before because I was like, oh, we're gonna be a little over 10, and she was like, if you're over like 2 or 3, no big deal.
Brought in like 28 people with like all this expensive gear and stuff, and they were like, holy shit.
There's no one better, and you should know that.
Hey everyone, it's your girl, Emily Curl with iHeartRadio, and today we're talking about the song and music video, Heaven Angel. We have Rocky and Ross of their driver, Air, with us, plus the other co-directors, Rylan and Gordy. Hi guys, how are you? Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
What's good?
Welcome to iHeart's Frame by Frame. So we're gonna go deconstruct key moments from your video, but also talk a little bit about the behind the scenes. But before we do that, walk me through the creative. What did it look like for this video?
We met up for lunch and kind of really just started like, all right, what do we see with this song? Ross threw out a couple ideas, Rocky threw out a couple ideas, and we kind of all just like, I would say we all kind of share our ideas and then kind of just like sit with them for a second, and eventually it kind of becomes just its own thing, you know?
Yeah, that was my next question is how does this collaboration work? What's it like in the pre-production process and on set and then post-production with all of you?
We have a good collaborating team here. We've done a few music videos now, and we're really ironing out a pretty good process of we have really good mutual respect.
Yeah.
And we're growing that, and that's really important to us. And I think the more we focus on that, the smoother our collaboration becomes.
Yeah.
So we're getting really good at it, and we're getting really quick to churning videos out. Although this video did take us a little longer than
I was about to say, what number is this?
This is
like,
number 3,
we've
I
done
think.
together. Really?
4?
I thought around like 7.
I think it's 6.
Oh, is it 6?
It's 6.
Wow.
Why do you think this one took longer than the others?
More, not like the video part, more just like getting it done and actually executing it took a bit longer.
Our original plan was actually a little bit more elaborate. We were gonna be in a big theater downtown.
Velasco Theater. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah, and we were gonna do all sorts of crazy stuff, and then
we ended up at in downtown.
the Shag Room. Was that what it's called?
Yeah, on the 12th
Oh my
floor.
God.
We didn't know this was on the 12th floor, but we got there. We had to go up the elevator with all of our gear, and like it's the last room around the entire apartment building. So we're just like hauling our gear to this apartment
They're like,
building.
you don't have that much gear, do you? And we literally have an entire van full of just
Did you shoot the entire video in this one space?
Yeah,
We did.
and then the intro was we had a car and we did it at our buddy's space as
Yeah.
well.
Okay, actually, I'm glad that you mentioned that because let's jump in frame by frame. Start with that first frame. The first one, of course, we had to pull up is this car is sick. Tell me a little bit about the car and were you actually driving? I mean, you're obviously driving it, right? In the shot?
Those are stunt doubles.
While they were putting in, actually, I went to like near El Segundo and picked up that car.
You're really leaving it to chance the day of the shoot. What was the backup plan if you couldn't get it?
It's always last minute.
Yeah. Well, originally we didn't even know if the car was gonna be in
The
it.
first one was a stick. The first one was a stick. And we were about to go pick that one up. It's just kind of, we just kind of rolled.
There's
the
also,
punches.
we almost booked a 2-seater too, and I was like, yo, I gotta have room to sit in the back of the camera.
Well, we actually didn't even know if we wanted a car in a video initially. It was kind of because all of our ideas, we were so late on the video, and we knew we had to come up with a video. We were kind of just throwing everything at it that we could. So we were like, all right, we should probably get a cool car.
Yeah.
And then we actually shot all of this at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So we had done everything in the Shag Room, all the other shots.
Yeah.
And then we just got in the car and we're like, all right, let's see what we get.
Yeah.
The guy that I dab up right here,
We invited
is
him.
Rob.
We invited him like last minute to come be in the video.
we play hockey with him.
Yeah.
And right as we were leaving, we were like, okay, let's do an entrance for the video. And he was like, oh, my bar's just down the street. Come to my bar and we'll use my bar as like the intro. And we're like, perfect. So we rushed there with him and that's where we got this shot.
Now, logistically, let's like take a step back. What kind of camera was used for this shoot? Was it the same throughout?
Yeah, so it was the same camera. It was called an Alexa Mini LF, which is like,
yeah.
it was insane that I got to use this camera because it's literally like the top of the line. Best cinematography, Roger Deakins used it to shoot 1917, which won Best Cinematography at the
Oh my
Oscars. So I was
God.
like, still taking
Wait,
this
that's
camera.
amazing. I saw that was incredible. Wow.
Yeah. So we did use that camera the whole time. I was slightly nervous when we were flying down the highway and I just had it in the back, just holding it. But it turned out sick, so.
Let's jump to the next time I pulled this party scene. First off, I have so many questions. I'm sad I wasn't invited. It looks so fun, but tell me a little bit about the set.
It was pretty hectic. It's a little hazy.
Yeah.
It's a
looks
small
like it.
room. It looks a lot bigger than it is, but it's
Yeah.
literally, it's like, imagine like a downtown apartment,
Yeah.
one
Loft,
bedroom
yeah.
loft. It's
Yeah.
like a loft, literally.
Well, and also the people that don't know Rylan is notoriously a really great party thrower. So he kind of just invited a lot of his friends.
Yeah.
That was my
We got
next
a lot of
question.
friends.
Yeah. How'd you cast everybody? These are your friends?
Half of it is
A lot of
casting.
friends.
Gordy put out a casting
I
thing.
put out a casting call, and we had like, I want to say like 40 people that were like, all right, we're good to go. I think only like 8 ended up showing up.
It worked out though. We only were allowed to have 10 people in this
Yeah,
room.
we lucked out.
The Pure Space people were like
Yeah.
freaking out at us right before, because I was like, oh, we're gonna be a little over 10, and she was like, if you're over like 2 or 3, no big deal. And right before I was like, oh, we're gonna have like 20 people, and then they started losing their minds.
Because
on us.
this
We're like,
location is mostly used for photo shoots, I believe, and then
Oh.
brought in like 28 people with like all this expensive gear and stuff, and they were like, holy shit.
Let's jump ahead to the next frame. So I love the camera spins and layers here. And when I first watched it, I feel like it was like mimicking when you're like drunk or buzzed at a party and having fun. Is that sort of the creative behind it?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just, when I was editing, I kind of just threw in this effect because I like throwing in different like layers, and definitely that is slightly the vibe where it's like, you know, a POV of like what it would feel like to be there.
You know, with the song too, because the song is very much, it's like you are being mesmerized. So any like of those elements in the video, I think go really well with the song as well.
That's a perfect segue to the next frame. This was probably my favorite scene. So unexpected is like talking about being mesmerized. We see this moment looking down and we see this amazing dancer. Talk to me a little bit about the creative and the vision behind this moment.
the original creative behind it was at the Belasco Theater, like Ross mentioned earlier, but he was supposed to walk into a theater and see a girl like dancing. Obviously that didn't happen because that was like a way bigger budget theater and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just so funny how like the original idea, and then we get to this room and then we're like, all right, let's try that same idea.
Yeah,
And,
this
like, here
this
we
was
go.
like, I would say the main thing that like stayed constant from like the original talks
Yeah.
to like what actually came to fruition. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, he
Interesting.
walks and sees the ballerina dancing.
Yeah.
And it's a funny story with this ballerina. She's actually a friend of ours from a past music video.
No way.
Yeah, a music video called Hurts Good.
Oh, yeah.
I believe she's a part of the LA Ballet. I think is what it's called. So
Oh,
she's
gotcha.
like pro.
So then the next frame I pulled, we see the shot just at a different angle, but I want to talk about this one because the lighting's amazing. So walk me through how this lighting setup looked on set.
Honestly, we hired this guy, Button.
Mm-hmm.
Last minute, we just hired him on this website called ShareGrid.
Yeah.
Like plugging ShareGrid.
Y'all really are last minute people. I love it.
Not all the time.
We needed an extra hand that
When he
like
says
kind of
last
knew.
minute.
When I say last,
Just this one. Okay.
It's funny.
The
'cause
spotlight was
when we
was
first
a-
did that Zoom shot, we were kind of like, okay, it's great, but we need something else to go along with it, you know? So I think we naturally just kind of shot this from this angle, which I'm, you know, as a cinematographer, I'm always a fan of backlit lighting things. And
Yeah.
this is kind of why, because it creates that like effect where all the attention's going to her, and I think it looks super sick. So
I love it. This next frame that I love, I literally like wanted to transport myself here. Like this is what I want for my hot girl summer, is like to be at a club like this.
Grab my number, we can make it happen.
Tell me a little bit about how you shot this one.
we got like these things called the stereotubes, and we kind of just set them all around the party. They're just like these little lighting tubes, and then Rylan would strobe them, so it would kind of have this effect where it was like multiple lighting
cool.
sources.
But we shot this
So-
also in I think 60 frames.
Yeah.
So we could
play
slow
back
it.
at 24.
Yeah, so we could slow it down in post and get that you know, dreamy party
Mhm.
vibe.
Oh, that's interesting. Did you shoot a lot of things like that or just this scene?
Yeah, we shot the ballerina with
Yeah.
60 frames.
All of those moments were like, I would say when the songs kind of slows down, I feel like we also shot the video to slow down.
Oh, that's so interesting. I also love too, speaking of the next frame, is I love these transitions because I feel like we sort of saw some different worlds. Again, walk me through how you chose these mood boards. And I also want to talk about the styling here. I love the fits.
Hey,
It's all the same thing.
let's go.
Ross went and
So
picked up
style.
suits the day before.
Yeah.
The day before, y'all are wild with this.
We don't aim, you know,
It just
we
happens.
try to be prepared. It's just almost the nature of show business is
Yeah.
it's just like that.
Unless you hire a whole team, it's like you kind of just do it as it goes.
Yeah, we're just kind of like taking off the to-do list on, you know, and just getting it all done. But so the day before, I was looking for a white suit, and I was hitting up our publicist like, hey, where do you think I can find one of these things? And she directed me to the ABC wardrobe warehouse,
Oh.
and it's a super cool place. They literally have like a warehouse full of authentic decades of wardrobe. So some of these suits, I think those are 70s suits, like authentic from the 70s, and I just rented them.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
The transition idea, actually, Gordy had, when he heard the song, he had like a cool idea of being like, shoom, and swooping to another shot.
Yeah, I sent them like a video. I don't know who it was, but it was like he was doing it on a Paul McCartney track, and he did a video where it just kept whip painting, and then it would go all the way around. And I was like, I like that vibe, so I kind of just took inspiration from that.
Okay, a few more for you. Let's jump to our next one. Of course, I have to ask you about what you're drinking during this shoot. So were you drinking on this part of the set?
Yeah.
And what are you sipping on?
I think it's just straight tequila.
And for these transitions too, what made you decide to add these other ones in?
Oh, we literally.
That was a last minute idea from Rylan.
Yeah, we literally were we're trying to figure out what we could do to kind of switch up the video for that last segment, and creatively came up with that and I threw it together.
Most of the editing is all Gordy though. He's pretty incredible. I'm like sitting there watching him, like we'll kind of sit there and go over stuff, and he just like, you say something, he's just like, he just does it in like a second. It's crazy.
Yeah, so for the post process, what did this look like? How long did this take?
Pretty quick.
I feel like the first cut probably took a total, if I had to like put it all together, probably like 8 hours of work.
Oh.
Maybe 7, like, which is like not that bad.
That's fast, yeah.
Cause I kind of already had an idea of what I wanted to do too, so I feel like that always helps.
No, on set, how many times do you have to listen to the song? Are you constantly playing it?
A lot.
Do you get tired of it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually crazy because by the time we are shooting this video, maybe 1,000 times.
Oh my God. My God.
We ran through like a little segment of this song, like somehow. It's crazy.
Okay, that's a perfect transition to my last clip. We see here, you put on one song at the very end. What song did you put on?
Wow, what is that song?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I hope it's something tight.
I know.
We were playing a bunch of music while because we were actually on our way home.
Yeah.
In these shots, we were just filming like taking the car home.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it. It's some random song.
Yeah, because it's like he's changing. He's like, next song.
Yeah, someone on YouTube is gonna comment what that song is probably.
We hope, let's hope they find it. All right, guys, we're so excited for Heaven Angel. Congrats again on the video. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you all for watching. Make sure you stream all of the Driver Era's music on iHeartRadio and stream their new single, Heaven Angel, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.